I've been on Xbox since the 360, but today marks a day in history. I have officially signed with Team PlayStation. Now you might have noticed that the box looks a little different. That's because this is a refurbished PS5, all right, from PlayStation Direct themselves. I'm ready, I'm hyped for this, man. I mean, I was originally supposed to get the PS5 back in the day when it first dropped, 2020, but I ended up getting the Xbox Series S instead. 5 years in the making. I'm not here to waste time. Let's just go ahead and do this. I'm already knowing there's a box inside of this box, so let's just go ahead and... Oh my god! Alrighty. This should be the controller and all that. HDMI stand. I'm stalling. I need to be doing this in the opposite order. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's the PS5 DualSense 5, DualSense 1, whatever you call it. I don't know. I'm new to this game. This controller, can I just say, might be greatest controller of all time. All right, 360 controller is my favorite personally. That's my pick. If it weren't for the battery pack, it'd be perfect. I gotta say, bro, like DualShock 4, DualSense, both of them are fire, bro. And I just know that these got all the fancy vibrations and it's got all the crazy stuff, technology going on. So best believe I'm gonna be trying that out as soon as I can get this thing opened and on. Anywho, we got the power cord, we got the HDMI, we got the stand. I forgot to mention this earlier, but this refurbished PS5 from Sony themselves, from PlayStation Direct themselves, was $400, which is already the cheapest next-gen console, well, I guess current-gen console that you could get on the market right now. As we know, console prices are going up because of the planet, especially in the US. This is $400. Xbox Series S's, which came out at $300, are now $400 in 2025, 5 years later. Back in my day, when a console was 5 years old, that means it's like half the price minimum. But apparently they're trying to double it now. So if I pull out this PS5 and it actually looks brand spanking new, then I'm telling you right now, this is the move. Why aren't more people doing this? Save yourself $100. Even Black Friday sales got nothing on this. All right, that's the stand. Nobody cares about a stand. Let's get into the meat and potatoes, right? I've only ever seen this thing on display in stores. I've never seen this like in real life, like a real version. This thing is literally a beast. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but it's the OG design. It's not the slim. 5 years later, this is what I should have had in the first place. I'm looking around. It's a little bit of dust, but that's all, you know. I'm looking around. I'll get some B-roll shots, some fancy clips for y'all. This thing looks brand new. Like, I don't even see a single scratch or even a little tiny, not one crevice of this thing is any type of like used. There's a certified refurbished sticker on this, if you can see that. Let you know it's legit. I know you can remove the plates. I do want to kind of look in here just out of curiosity, make sure, you know, everything's looking good. But I'm scared to. Like, I see all those videos of people ripping off the sides of the PlayStation, and I know it's meant to be easy, but it looks so scary. I'm scared, bro. Nah, I feel like I'm breaking it, dog. Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's too scary for me. Y'all can take off the sides all you want. I'm not doing that. That's too scary. But here we go. Disc version, the regular version, the base version. Wow. I'm shocked. This thing looks fantastic. It looks amazing. Why aren't more people doing this? If I turn this thing on and it is a flawless working system, which I imagine it is, why aren't more people doing this? Now, it is not the slim model, but there's no technological differences between the slim and the regular version. Based on my research, and you can do the research too, there is no difference. The only difference is some of the components, they figured out a way to compress it and make it smaller, but it's the same horsepower, right? Not one difference between the slim and the regular. $400, cheapest next gen console, current gen. I know it's current now. Cheapest current gen console that money can buy right now. But I'm gonna put the direct link in the description if you guys want to check it out. Straight from Sony themselves, right? They wouldn't sell you something that's like, I mean, I reckon they know how to fix up their own products. And it's not even like these are broken ones. They're just, you know, slightly used. Let's go ahead and put on the stand, I guess. I mean, I feel like it's pretty stable by itself, but my table is wobbly and it's probably been messing with the microphone the whole time. Twist it back somehow, some way. How did I do that? Now you So I actually have no clue how to do this.
20 minutes later.
I think I'm doing it, guys. There it is in all of its glory. I guess I'm gonna record some gameplay for you guys and talk about why I made the switch to PlayStation after 5 years. Just hit its 5-year anniversary days ago. And also coming from a guy who was on Xbox from 360 to Xbox One to Xbox Series. Why did I make the switch? We're gonna get into all of that, and it starts right now. All right, guys, now I'm gonna talk a little bit about why I made the switch. I don't have too much to say, but I just wanna, shed some light on this, or more so explain myself. Firstly, I wanna go back all the way back to 2020 when these consoles were released. I remember the PlayStation was hard to get for the first 3 years. For the first 3 years of the lifespan, it has been super hard to get, but it just now recently, like last 2 years, been actually in stores and actually available. It's a shame that when they became available though, the prices had to go up, So I got me a refurbished PS5 for $400, which mind you is the same price as the digital original was back in the day. And not only that, but cheapest current gen console you could buy right now, because the Xbox is 600, 700, so, and PlayStation even is getting up to that now. As I said earlier, I'm coming from Xbox. I've been on Xbox pretty much most of my life. You know what I mean? That's been the main console for most of my life. And honestly, to tell you the truth, man, the PlayStation games lineup just always looked so much better compared to Xbox, man. I mean, you have no idea. Every time there's a new popular game, it's just always happens to be the case that it's on every platform but Xbox. I mean, PlayStation, PC, Nintendo, doorknobs have these popular games before Xbox does. And it's just getting a little frustrating, I know people, it's a running gag now that people say, oh, the PS5 has no games. Oh, well, the PS5 doesn't have any exclusive games. They only have so many for this generation. It's on PC too. I'm coming from Xbox. I don't have a PC. So I have missed out on every single PlayStation exclusive to ever exist, ever. I'm sure for a PlayStation lifer, it's easy to say, oh, we have no games because you've played all them before. But I am coming from a zone where even PlayStation gate kept all the popular games. I mean, we're talking about the Spider-Mans, the God of Wars, the everything. There's like new popular games every day. Like I heard the new game. What's the new game? Dispatch. That game's really popular. Guess what it's on? Everything but Xbox, And that's just a mini example. I'm not using that as like a main driving force. Like that's why I bought the console. No, not like that. But that's just a recent example of games not being there for us. It's always been the popular console, that's for sure. Like PlayStation is the Apple of game consoles, right? Where Xbox is Android. You say you play on Xbox and people look at you like, what? You got an Xbox? You got an Android? It's like the green text of gaming. Not to say that I'm just doing this because of what other people say. I really don't care. Like I said, Xbox 3 generations has been with me, so I literally could not care less about what other people say about anything. But I just know for me, I wanted the better games. This is the decision I wanted to make before GTA 6. And yeah, that's that. That's all I gotta say in terms of my decision. I did it for the games. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hoped it was, not too hectic, not too crazy. It's been a long time since I did an unboxing video. The last time I did one was with my Xbox Series S, and I think that's like my most viewed video. And matter of fact, I know it's my most viewed video. I can finally play good games. And yeah, that's it, man. Smash the like button. Has anybody said that sentence since 2017? Well, I just said it now. Smash the like button. Punch the subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.